Hi, everyone. I see I already have people here. Hope you guys can hear me. If you can, just put it in the chat, introduce yourself, say hello. And how many of you are authors? Hi, Annie. Have a book already published? That's the first round. Then the second round is how many of you have a passion for writing? You've been journaling for years. You have a box full of diaries. That's number two. Then number three, how many of you are travel enthusiasts? Are foodies? Have some hobby that you're obsessed with? Okay, Annie has a book on Kindle. What's the topic, Annie? What's your genre? I play tennis. Healing. Awesome. Awesome. I play tennis. I am a former, well, not former skier, I still ski. But I absolutely love all of those things. I also love and I love doing business. So those are my passions. And I'm asking this question for a reason. So if you guys put that in, Paula, are you here? Stanley, hello. Lynette, how are you? Sandra, how are you? You're already in the session. How to avoid cancer and live a life of wellness. Awesome. I would like to connect you with a good friend of mine, Annie. And you may know her. Her name is Rhonda Santafort. She's pretty awesome. She has a program or a nonprofit called Celebrate Life, and she has a show, radio show as well, in the healing and wellness space. So I would love to introduce you to her. And Linda has written in introductions to Ebonics and want to begin blogging. Okay, cool. The true language of Black people. Interesting. I just had a conversation with someone about Ebonics just a couple of days ago, actually. So that's what we're here. We start in a few minutes. Um, and we'll talk about blogging. Greeting, diaries, journal. Yes, my passion is writing, poetry, and creativity. Okay, awesome. So, how many, when they first wrote their book, actually set a goal of how many books you were going to sell and how much revenue you were going to generate with it? So, put that in the chat as well. And I'm just going to shift over for a second. And then we will get started in about 4 minutes. Okay. I failed in that regard. Okay. How many actually had a marketing plan for their book when they first got started? Okay. Okay. Books. All right. Managing your business successfully. Okay. So, how many know that once they published that book and expected some sort of revenue to be generated from it, realized that they were in business and that they were in the business of being an author? Nope, just writing a book, right? So, as we get started, or in a few minutes, though, before we get started, let me just introduce myself. So, my name is Crystal Mitchell. I am an entrepreneur. I am a business coach. I am a consultant. I operate 4 businesses. So one is a for-profit, which is called Mitchell Business Solutions, and I provide uh, okay. I provide okay. I provide coaching and training and tools for small business owners to help them become successful and to guide them towards success. In addition to that, I am the co-director of an organization called Recycling Black Dollars, where I help small businesses that look like myself make sure that they know where other businesses owners that look like themselves are located, and we have a networking platform, and we introduce and refer other people to those businesses. We have a resource guide that outlines and a guide, a directory guide of all Black businesses in Southern Los Angeles, California, and we're now building a app which will be available to the marketplace very shortly. Within the next couple weeks, and you can actually go on this app and also a web-based platform to find any business that you're looking for. So if you want to, excuse me, if you want to register your business, I will give you that information. We're looking for people to register business absolutely free. And so there's a link I will provide you with to do that. So now, and I also am a podcaster or radio talk show host and a speaker. I host two shows, one called The Business Zone with Crystal and Gilbert. We've been on the air for 5 years. The Business Zone broadcasts live every Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock, always looking for guests. So if you'd like to be a guest, which is an amazing marketing tool. So I would think I would have a number of people that would reach out and say, yes, they want to be a guest on the show. And then I host another show called the Community Business Briefing, which broadcasts live on Facebook and Facebook every Thursday at 11 o'clock. The Business Zone broadcasts live on Facebook and YouTube on Fridays at 3 o'clock. And then I have another show that is called all right, Lori, I'll get that information to you. And I have another show called Conversations on the Patio, and we talk about how entrepreneurs can plan for their retirement so that you're not working 24/7. So that's who I am. And one of the things that's very important and near and dear to my heart is that our businesses are set up properly. Yes, I do promote other people's books. I promote everybody. If you got a business, I can help you get it promoted. Um, if you, one of the things that's important is to understand that you're in business, and in business, you need to understand how you make your money and what is your business model. And so that's some of the things I do in my workshops and trainings, and even and on the Business Zone, we talk about that pretty much every week. But today I'm talking to you about blogging 101, and let me share my screen. Okay. So the reason I was asking you all of those questions in the very beginning was because as writers and authors, you have a plethora of content, and that is what is used in blogging. And if you are into poetry, or as you've kept journals and diaries, then you are the perfect blogger. And the reason you're the perfect blogger is because of the fact that it's all about content. How much content can you produce? So blogging 101 is here to help you decipher how to get started with your blog. So first of all, what is a blog? Blogging is an online journal or informational website displaying information on any topic in the world. If you dream it and garnish an audience that will, and followers that will follow you from here to eternity, then that is what the information that you would be disseminating. Blogs today are regularly updated websites. So that means that unlike your website, which is pretty stagnant, and if we have a website, we usually do not go back to update it. Maybe we might update it every 2 years, every 3 years, but pretty much the information on that website becomes stale and dated. But in the blogging world, it's something that you're going to update on a continual basis. And the blogs that do extremely well are the ones that help change people's lives, that are people that show passion. If you are into traveling, it shows a journal of all of your trips. If you're into gardening like I am, then it shows the process and the progress of your gardening and the vegetables you're growing and lessons that you've learned and experiences that you've gotten from it. So that's what blogging is. It's just a chronological uh, website that is consistently updated on a regular basis, and it's information to other people that may have an interest in that same area. And then you, as a blog, if you have a blog, then so that's somebody who runs a business, and I'm very clear on this. They run a business by publishing regular online content that inspires, educates, and entertains a particular audience. So just like any business, you have to identify who that audience is, and then you have to cultivate a email list so that you can then reach out to those individuals. Okay, and that's the same thing that you need to do with your book. You needed to target the grouping of people that would find your book of interest and solving a problem or a need or a pain that they have, and that it inspires them and it educates them, and your book will entertain them. And then you make sure you send out notifications to them that, hey, I am a blog, I am an author. This is a book that will change your life. And here it is. You can purchase it wherever, right? And you're more proactive in getting your book sold versus letting people just go over to Amazon or to your website arbitrarily, and you're not driving the traffic over there. So that's pretty much for both, for anybody that's a book author or a blogger. So, and which is basically the same. So there are 31 million bloggers in the, and that was by 2020. Now, something happened last year that escalated this number because everybody was quarantined for the entire year. More people start writing, more people had all this free time. And so I am sure that number probably has increased at least 10-15%. And I will update the slides just so for my own knowledge. But I am guaranteed that that's what happened, because I know how busy people have been once they got over the initial shock of COVID. So what are blogs used for? They're used to help rank your company and your business, your company, on search engines, to share information about given topics that you have become a subject matter expert in your industry. They're there to attract visitors to your site and turn those visitors into leads. And I'm going to talk about why that's so important in a few slides ahead. And blogs are to cultivate an online community and engage this audience where they're speaking with you, they're anticipating your next post, and they're waiting for that because of the fact that you've engaged them and you've inspired them, and hopefully you've entertained them. So what should you blog about? Anything that someone will find interesting. Successful bloggers often write about lifestyle, their travel experiences, they're bikers, if they're skiers, if they're in the if they love motorcycles, if they love pets, they child rearing, how to navigate through the dating world, how to um, enhance your spirituality, anything that other people will find interesting, right? So if I was doing a lifestyle blog, it would be a compilation of an author or my life, personal interests, my daily activities, or opinions on those. And that lifestyle blog typically would cover multiple hobbies and talents of mine, and not necessarily just subject focusing on the subject, but really drawing, almost like if anyone here is a novelist, then you're writing about a story and you're writing about characters, and you spend your time getting it, really connecting and helping connect your audience to the personalities of who your characters are. So very much the same that you would be doing in a blog. And so when if you're going to write a lifestyle blog, and a number of you, actually your books kind of are about life and a lifestyle. So that could be on fashion, that could be on health, that could be on wellness, that could be on travel, that could be on relationships, that could be on spirituality, that could be how to become wealthy. Anything that a public would find interest in, and that you would be providing them with valuable information that would keep them coming back time and time and time again. So lifestyle blogs are highly personal. So they want to hear from you. They want your opinion about this. It's not a objective. It's an opinion, right? And it's my opinion, and it's my experiences, and I'm sharing it with you. But if I'm experiencing it, more than likely so are other people, and other people want to know how you do it. Like, I read a number of blogs on gardening. I just started gardening at the beginning of this year, and pre-COVID, but it became my lifesaver, and how I dealt with being quarantined for an entire year. I started gardening, and my sister is a project of my sister and I, and we have a marvelous time, a fantastic time doing it. It's about one of the most peaceful things that I've ever done in my life. And I take pictures of the growth of my plants. I take pictures process. I take pictures of the blunders made in here, and the new discoveries. And so it's a passion of mine. So this is what I blog about, is a passionate project that is near and dear to me. Okay, Lori is starting a patio garden. Is a lifesaver. It's beautiful to do it with others. Yes. So we are growing everything from collard greens to, I think right now we have collard greens, we have corn, we have carrots, I have strawberries, we have blueberries and raspberries and blackberries. Last night we were just so excited because we have a pomegranate tree, and we bought it last year, and I looked on it last night. It has a teeny little pomegranate. We are so excited. You would have thought that we had just won $1 million when we saw it. And then our zucchini are just, I mean, the leaves are 3 hands or 4 hands, 4 of my hands. And so this is something that we do, right? And yes, we actually, Lori, we plant in containers, and so we do self-watering containers, and different experience than planting in raised gardens, but just so much stuff that we're learning about it, and at the same time we're feeding the family, and fresh vegetables and fruit are the best things on the planet. So we've acquired a lot of knowledge about it, and it can be profitable if that was what we wanted to do. But my blog can become profitable, and that's what we're going to talk about today, is that blog that you've created and you're writing about stuff that is of interest to you. Platform, you can talk about you to the sun goes down, and everybody will be following you, so they don't have a problem with you talking about you because of the passion that you make sure is flowing through your blog. So why are blogs so very popular? They became popular years and years ago, and we're oh cool, Annie. I want to get together and connect with Lori and Annie. Um, blogs became really popular many years ago, and other cultures have been participating in the blogging world for a long time. We just didn't know how to do it, and we did not know that money could be made off of it. So I have a colleague that even I didn't know that, and I do a lot of research and love reading and learning new things, but I didn't know how much money. I knew you could make money. I had no idea how much money you could make. And once I found that, I was like, wow, okay, this could be a new revenue stream, talking about the things that I'm already interested in. So blogging gives people source of information. It allows you to create brands to keep your customers and your clients and your fans up to date with what you're doing. Visitors and followers will comment and can comment and connect with you and your brand, and you can earn money through blogging. And if you're an author, you can get your book sold because you're taking content that you already have, and you are actually putting that in a platform, in a website platform, and you're keeping consistently updated with all the wonderful news and all the wonderful travels that you're doing, or in our case, those of us that are gardening, on what we're growing and so forth. And another form of blogging. So blogging is the written form, and then if you go on YouTube, those are video. So those are called vlogging, which is videos that you're doing the exact same thing, and you can earn money. And if you combine those two with a written and a video, then you can earn and be able to reach out to more people. So first way how do you earn money? And this was what blew me away. So you earn money through ads that are placed on your blog. So if any one of you took out your phone right now and you went to your Google browser and you opened up your browser, you're going to see a number of articles that are written. And in those articles, when you open them up, you're going to see these pop-up ads that pop up. And and every time I open that book, that particular post or that article, then an ad is going to pop up. You at this point don't even recognize that ad. In the very beginning technology, you did. In the very beginning, it was annoying. Now it's just subtly there, and you really don't notice it that is even there. So those ads pop up. And if I stay on that site for any given point in time, there could be 15, 20, 30, 40 ads that pop up at one time. And those ads are generating revenue for you. You sign up to an ad agency, and there are 5 of them out there. Some of them you can jump right on into. You don't even have to have a number of followers. And as people stay on that ad, then you're making money. And then if they click on that ad, then you're making even more money. The next one is affiliated marketing. So affiliated marketing is you becoming an affiliated partner with any product that is out there. So pretty much every product under the sun has an you can become a affiliate partner. It does not cost you any money at all. So, and every time you refer that link out to someone and they purchase your product, then they purchase from that particular partner, then you're going to get a referral fee. So if you guys are like Annie has a nurture grow garden club. So if you're buying fertilizer and other soils and things from Amazon or gardening tools from those places, you become a affiliate partner, and every time you refer someone from your gardening club to go to your specific link, then you get paid. And if they happen to be on Amazon and they buy other things on Amazon in that 24-hour period, you get paid for that as well. So that's another way. The next way is sponsorship. So someone, if I had a radio show, which I do, and if I have a blog and I'm writing about certain topics and information, those companies may reach out to me because they see my following and they see the engagement that I have with my customers. And then what they do is they say, "Hey, we want to put an ad on your page, on your website, on your blog, and we will pay you X amount of dollars or X amount of money in order to do that." And so that's one way. And this is the best way for an author. You can sell your products directly through your blog, and you back and forth to the content that's in your book, and then you can have a link there and you can actually highlight that book and put create hyperlinks in the blog post that you've written, and then people will directly go and book. And then next you can create content. Yeah, I know it is. Wow, huh? Then you can create content that you want to sell to a very specific number of people who, or to people who have joined a membership to receive that information. Maybe what you're doing is leading up to a new book, or maybe you have you do workshops of so forth. So now you create a membership portal, and of course you're writing about that membership, and you have a hyperlink about that membership. And now every time people are interested and they want to go to your YouTube channel and to the paid content that you have, then they will click that, and maybe you have charged them $7.99 a month, and every month you will provide them with new updates and new content, and you get maybe 100,000 people paying you $7.99. It doesn't have to be that. It could be $1.99. So do the math. How much is $1.99 times 100,000 people? Right? So now you have this membership. You pre-record, you preset, you your PDFs, or however you want to do it, and it's the same information that you're generating. So, and then finally, number 5 is speaker fees. I get invited to speak everywhere, right? I've spoken all over the country, and especially now that it's in this virtual environment, which is really cool. But people will reach out to you because now on your blog, you have become the subject matter expert in this area, and they want you to come and talk to their people, and they will pay you in order to do that. So those are the 5 ways that you can generate revenue. So now let's find out how much do bloggers actually make, right? So some of the top paid bloggers in the country are Zoe Elizabeth Shug. She's a lifestyle and fashion blogger. She makes $62,000 a month. That's not a typo. $62,000 a month. Multiply that by 12. Paul Vins, he makes $50,000 a month, and he has a lifestyle blog. He has a DIY blog. He has a keto diet blog, and he has on how to create online money blog. He makes 50 grand a month. Stephen and Jennifer Cho, They make $100,000 a month, and they do lifestyle and e-commerce. Um, Aiden Abram, he makes $100,000. He's into cars. He's a car lover, and he writes about cars. Rosemary Garner, she makes $100,000. She's a budgeter. And then Emma Chapman and Elsie Larson, they make 15,000 a month, and they have a DIY site. But here is the one that makes the most money. How many of you have heard of HuffPost? HuffPost. How many of you have read an article that HuffPost have generated or published in some platform that you have read? So Huffington Post makes about I think the last time I read, they are making somewhere between $300,000 to $500,000 a month on blogging blog posts. Now, they don't hire these authors, don't work for solely for HuffPost. They contributing writers, and those contributing writers are sending in articles to HuffPost. They put them on their platform, which has millions and millions of people following them, and those posts get generate revenue for them, and so they are one of the top paid bloggers in the world, not just in the country, in the world. So all right, Lori, we'll see you later. And so you too can become a contributing blogger to HuffPost, depending on the content and if it meets within the area of expertise. So how do you get started? So what you do is you decide on your niche. What are you going to write about? And some of you are already authors, so that is the first step, and you've already got that taken care of. You have to choose a blogging platform. You then need to choose a hosting service, just like a website. You need to choose a domain name, and then you're going to install the blogging platform. You will buy a template, and you'll post your blog, and then you will promote. So that's how you get started. So a couple of things. Blogging is a powerful way of reaching and engaging with your audience. And that does not just mean for blogging, but that means also for anything else that you're selling, because now you've become that expert and people are following you so that they can find out what is the next thing that you want to tell them, that you want to inspire them or entertain them or educate them on. The costing. So next thing is, so you would think with all that money that's being made that it's going to cost you an arm and a leg in order to get into blogging, to start your blog, right? Blogging costs are extremely low. So you can literally get into blogging with less than $200 just as your startup cost. I mean, $200. When was the last time one could start a business for $200? It costs you more to get your book published, I'm sure, edited and promote it out there. So $200. A strong blogging strategy is key. So just like I asked you in the very beginning, do you have a marketing plan? So you really truly do need a marketing plan, and you need to identify who are your listeners and how can you attract them. So you do need to have a marketing strategy, and blogging is an intricate part of lead generation and selling today. Right? This is how people are making money, and they don't even have to leave their home and their bank account. They can blog anywhere in the world. So if you have a desire to be on a beach and sit there and write your post, your weekly post, and you need to post a couple times a week, on consistent days, and it could be 2 days a week. That's it. You can pre-write those posts and then schedule them to go out on the day. So you don't even have to be trapped anywhere at your office or in your home. If you're not blogging, you're one of the most lucrative opportunities that a person that can pick up a pen and or go to their laptop or their computer and start typing about something that you're already interested in. So for your next steps, if you want to get started with more about the blog how to blog, you can contact me at 213-458-5952 and reach out and let me know that you're interested. And we're going to be starting blogging 101 classes, myself and my colleague, and we would love to help you do that. And if you have any other questions that you have on how to create your marketing plans for not just your blogging, but also for your book to get it sold and out of the garage, then you also can reach out to me. And so at this point, I will stop sharing my presentation and I will ask, does anyone have any questions? You can actually put those questions down in the chat room. So let me stop sharing right now. Uh-oh. Let me open it up and stop sharing. Oh, what's happening here? Why can't I stop sharing? All right. Anyone have any questions? And I hope that was helpful to you. And I know you like right away. Most of you already have a website, I would hope, because that's what it would require for you as a business owner. So, any questions? You guys are good? So I can see, Annie, from your healing book, you can actually take if you haven't been selling your book, you can chapters or segments of your book on how to avoid cancer and live in the life of wellness, and you can start your blog just there. And then you can every week you can give in new tips and new ways that a person can avoid cancer, and also how to promote health and wellness and make sure that they're staying healthy. Any questions? Okay. So are you making money from your blogs? That's the other thing is you can go backwards. You can create your blogs first and then publish your books. Thank you, Robert. All right. Look forward to it. Yes, that's the other thing. You can write your blogs 10 chapters and you already got a book. So it can work the reverse way as well. I will have, I believe we're going to start the classes in mid-May. So reach out to me. My information is, put it right here. Okay, so we can help you, teach you how to do that. Phone. And I will send you information on when the class is going to start. We're scheduling it for mid-May, I believe. All righty. All righty, guys. It is 2:30. I think we are to be done at 2:45 here. Thank you. Hope this is helpful. And if nothing more, it's inspired you to go out and do some research and start looking up how in your industry and in your genre, how many bloggers are out there, and then see how many of them actually are generating revenue. The most important thing that we as a people need to do is to start creating multiple streams of revenue. If you guys know Dr. Rosie, she speaks on that on a regular basis. And as Dr. Rosie says, she has 7 streams of revenue in play all the time. And there's a revenue stream for every bill and expense that she has to pay for. So I think we all need to look at doing that as well, is generating those revenue streams. So no matter what type of crises we are faced with, we always have the revenue to take care of ourselves and our family. So I want to thank you guys for attending blogging, the new way for making big money in a new kind of way. And I appreciate you all. And please go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to the Business Zone with Crystal and Gilbert. And if you want to be a guest, reach out to me on that phone number as well. And I would love to have you as a guest on the Business Zone. We're looking for guests for the month of May as we speak. Okay. And you can find us on YouTube under the same name, the Business Zone with Crystal and Gilbert. All righty. Any questions? Everybody good? You are so welcome. I'll see you guys at the next session. So I think we're moving over. Well, that was at 2:00. I think there are a number of other workshops going on the stage. Dr. Rosie is still over at doing black hair, and then there are a number of sessions that are going on in the session area. So please, by all means, jump on over and continue to follow. And I hope you're having a good time. Are you guys having a great time today? Are you learning a lot from all of the presenters? Okay. See you guys. Bye-bye. Oh, you're welcome, Doctor. You're welcome, John. Thank you very much.